Hey guys, one Cassie too many, and I just saw the newest promo for Degrassi in the summer, and it's still not called anything special. It's now or never. This guy, his username is DCGuy30, just sent me a message yesterday saying that he uploaded the new promo, and I saw it, and it was amazing. And I want to thank him so much for sending me the message and putting it up and letting me know. It was great, and so I'm going to get started on my predictions. And Holly J. And Sav says, "Welcome back, Degrassi." And then you see a picture of Eli. And can't really say anything about that picture. He's just kind of sitting there. I don't know. But like, after that, they were all having a surprise party at Fiona's house. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it seems like the whole class of 2011, whatever they are, the whole 12th grade class is having an 18th birthday party for Anya. So Anya's finally 18. And they're having a surprise party for her, and they all go up to her. They're like, "Surprise!" And she's like, "Ah!" So she's 18. And are we going to find out about that doctor? Who knows? Bummer on Teen Nick. And then you see Anya, Holly J, and Fiona, and they're walking together through the halls, and I believe it's Anya that says, "Guys, this is the last semester we're going to be together," or something similar to that. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but since the end of season 10 and all the promos I've seen, I think it's going to be much about them. This whole season, this whole summer thing, it's going to be the three of them, especially because they're graduating. It was about Claire and Eli during season 10, but obviously now they're not together. So it's definitely going to be like a Holly J, Anya, Fiona thing. So, and then they're all like, "Aw," and they're hugging each other. And then the guy says, "The Degrassi school year is almost over." And you see Claire kind of looking. I mean, I can look again and see if she's doing something specific. She's kind of looking. And then you see Drew. And then you see Holly J within like her graduation uniform or whatever they are, graduation gowns. Kind of doing crazy stuff with my hands. She's in her graduation uniform and like the tassel, I think it's called. She's kind of like moving around the tassel in the mirror. Fiona says, "I've got chills. Chills." So obviously she's graduating. She must just be excited. Graduating. She can't wait to get out of school. I mean, like every normal person. And as she's saying that, Bianca kind of flips her hair, like smiling, just being happy. And then also, you see, looks like Dave, Casey, and Drew. They're all like, "Oh, yeah!" So, they must be, like, the end of the school year. Like, they must be graduating or watching the graduation, because none of them are graduating. Just having a good time. And then the guy says, "And before the semester ends," and as he's saying that, you see Marisol, and I think it's Marisol, if I know my people. She's like, being like, kind of like, got the flirty eyebrows going, and with a guy, but I don't know if I could tell who it is. If any of you guys know, comment me. And then you see Sav kind of standing there being serious. Oh my god. You see Bianca and Drew, and Bianca is on top of him. She's like, "Shouldn't we get the first time over with?" And then she like pops open his shirt. I'm pretty sure he lost some buttons there, and he's like, "Oh my god." So it's time for the bedroom. It is time. It is time. They are gonna do it. Yeah. You see Fiona kind of flop on her bed. So maybe the last week or whatever month, however far they are into it, of senior year, stressing her out. And she's just like, "Oh, I'm done. I can't wait to graduate." And then there's Eli staring again. He's just like, I don't know. Still can't say anything about that. And then the guy says it's their last chance to find true love. Or a new love. To find a new love. Or true love. Whatever. Who cares? You can listen to it for yourself. Anya kind of go, so maybe she wanted to get back together with that doctor guy. I mean, we don't know. Maybe she wanted to get back together with him and something already happened. Even though he said he'd wait. But something could have happened. She might not be interested in anymore. She might just be confused. And then you see Claire and Jake. You see Claire and Jake. And Jake is shirtless. He's kind of just like trying to pull his shirt back on. And then she's just kind of there. When he sees Claire, he's kind of like, oh my gosh, shirtless, don't look. It almost looks like he's like not expecting to see her there. Or like he's frightened or something. Like, or like didn't want her to see him. So, but there's more in the promo about them, so let's just see how it goes. And there's Allie with Sav, and she says, sometimes when you take a risk, good things happen. And then you see Kiki Palmer, who's going to be in the first one, so this must happen in the first hour, because I've seen, and like, I love Kiki Palmer, I watch her all the time. She is going to be in the first episode. She's going to guest star in the first episode. Unless she keeps coming back. I don't know. Because it seems like there's a big storyline with her. And then, so, Sav and Allie are bonding. He's trying on sunglasses. And then he must bump into her. Because then they're just, like, staring at each other. Having, like, a staring moment. So. And Casey looking at each other. So Marisol could have been, like, giving, like, the eyebrow little thing. I don't know how she does it, thing to KC earlier, and now they're staring at each other, and it looks like she works out little mistakes. He might too, I'm not sure. But crap is gonna go down, because I thought they were fine, him and Jenna. I apologize, can't speak today. I thought they were fine, and now he's getting interested in Marisol. And then you see Casey with Jenna, just on a couch, like, as if they don't know what to say. And then the next frame comes Dave with Casey's like, you gotta break it off with one of them or else someone's gonna get hurt. So obviously he needs to stop seeing Marisol, or he needs to break it off with Jenna and lose all the things that they had, lose their beautiful baby. If it's beautiful. Yeah. He's in some deep shit right now. And the speaker guy, I don't know what to call him, I'm just going to call him speaker guy, says to forget the past. And you see Eli kind of bump into Claire. Not like hit, like bump, but like kind of just like run into them. And Imogen, you guys have kind of told me, Imogen walks behind him. And she's just like, this is awkward. So then at a table, and I'm guessing like the dot has been, like, almost taken out. Not really, because they still go there. But it's almost been, like, replaced by little mistakes. Because it seems like where everyone is now. And so you see Allie and Dave and maybe another girl. I don't know who she is. And don't yell at me. I don't know. I mean, I'm not good with faces, especially if it's from the side. I mean, what am I supposed to do? And then Eli must be there, and Claire must see him, and he doesn't say anything. I feel terrible. I am not one to like Aislinn Paul's character. I'm not a fan of Claire, but I feel terrible for her right now. And the two of them must be like spitting out nasty words at each other, and everyone's looking, because like Allie and Dave and the other girl are like turning around like, and you see Claire yelling at Eli with his back turned to her, saying, have you erased me from your memory? Did you even love me at all? And when they show the close-up on Eli, it looks like he doesn't even care. Like, maybe he's with Imogen now, even though I really hoped that didn't happen. But, maybe. Oh my god! Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Dave is bumping into Adam. As Adam and Eli are walking down the hall, he's kind of giving him like the death stare, being like, get on my way. What happened to them to make Dave do that? Unless it's just me being a dummy and making a big thing out of this. See Casey like this, and then Jenna in the next frame go. So, I don't know, Jenna could see Casey with Marisol. I don't know. And then it says, how far will they go? And you see Drew walking away, kind of looking back with his hood up like a G. And then Eli kind of doing the same thing as Fiona, falling back on his bed. I'm like, what the hell did I do? You know, I don't know. I mean, how far will they go to just try to be happy, I guess? I think Drew pushes Casey, and Casey, like, flies and falls to the ground. Maybe he heard about the two things going on between Marisol and Jenna, and maybe he's like, dude, you need to get over it. You need to pick someone, or I don't know, something. Or maybe he's just all paranoid that this guy might be coming after him, like as we've seen in all the other promos. Big words, every. And then you see Dave talking to someone. He goes, go for it. It looks like he's talking to Adam. So then my thing about the knock him out of the way, I could be wrong. I mean, unless he gave him advice and Adam abused it or something, I don't know. But it looks like he's talking to Adam and saying, go for it, you know, do it. And then on the screen again, it's going to say moment. So I'm guessing the next word is counts. Then you see Claire with Jake. Ooh. And she's like, we could take a risk or something along those lines. I don't know. And he's just like kind of giving her the smirk. Kind of like leans in like she does in the promo, the earlier promo. It's like, you know, like the scoop kiss. And then they're kissing. And then, I'm so smart. I was right. Then comes counts. Just kidding, I already saw this, I knew it. Then the word counts comes up on the screen. You see, I believe it's Imogene, but I'm not sure. And she says, what have you got to lose? And she's with Eli. Maybe Eli's being reluctant on going out with someone because he just lost Claire and he loved her so much. She's like, what? And then she like, I don't know, like puts her hand up to his neck as if she's about to kiss him. So, I think the guy goes, especially. And Bianca screams, like we've seen in the very first one. The only thing that they ever showed us after season 10 ended, where she's on the stairs screaming, except she's like this, whatever, T-Rex arms. I thought this was creepy. Then he says when it could be, and then you see like Bianca kind of like, I think it's Bianca and Drew running, holding hands, like maybe Bianca's trying to get him away from that guy. And then Jenna pushes Casey. She's like, liar. So maybe she questioned him about having a thing with Marisol. He said, no, I don't. I'll stop talking to her, or whatever, something to make her feel better. And then she found out that he was going out with, or seeing her, or whatever they're going to call it. And she's like, you liar, I can't believe it. And then you see Bianca talking to Drew. She's like, he's stalking me? He's dangerous. And then I believe when she says he's dangerous, that's when the guy comes in. I'm so sorry I don't know his name. I feel terrible as a person, not knowing as much as I should about Degrassi. And then there's the guy beating up Drew, like throwing a punch and like him falling to the ground. And then you hear like the screeching, crying, stop please, by Bianca. That you hear in the very first promo that we've ever seen. So, yeah. And then there's just more fighting for like a good 10 seconds. And then you just hear Bianca screaming. Maybe it's not 10 seconds, but... and then you hear Bianca screaming. So maybe that last scream could be he's gushing blood, whatever. Maybe he's like close to death, he can't get up, or something. Something tragic. And then I hear the clicking of the gun. And about 3 guys are walking up to Drew, and he's on the ground, and he's got blood all over his face. He's like, please don't kill me. That poor thing. I really hope they don't kill him, because he hasn't even been on for a season. He was on for season 10, and I know how much people loved him. They can't kill him off. That is dumb, but they're gonna. I mean, I really think they will. Then it just does the usual stuff, like the Degrassi, now or never. Right. Thanks guys for watching my video.